Thank you for that, Ampon. That was very clear and concise. I must say I'm surprised buying mangoes is so complicated, and making a good choice is not easy even for Thai people. You say that people have to use their experience and knowledge to choose the best fruit. In addition, you mentioned there are many kinds, and when unripe or ripe, they can exhibit different characteristics in terms of color and the toughness of the skin, or we can use peel instead of skin, toughness of the peel. Peel can be a noun or a verb, so we peel a mango, then we throw the peel or skin away. I think I agree with Ampon that foreigners mostly don't like bitter mangoes. We prefer sweet mangoes. And I will remember Ampon's advice in future. When I am going to buy some mangoes, first of all speak to the vendor, ask her or him if they are sweet or bitter, and also they may allow me to taste a piece before buying. Then if I am satisfied, I should try to remember that vendor and where they usually sell. Ampon makes the very relevant point that different shops and vendors will buy their produce from different markets, which can lead to quite different quality of fruit. Now let's talk about our second subject, which is selfies. The modern phenomenon we can see everywhere. Young people especially taking their own picture, mostly women, and often posting this to such social media as Facebook. Ampon says there are two ways in which young people get pleasure from this. One is they have much more control over the picture than they used to in the past because of new technology. In the past, we mostly had to rely upon someone else to take the picture for us, but nowadays with devices such as digital cameras and iPhones, we can see ourselves in the frame before we take the picture. This enables us to adopt a posture which we feel very happy with. And if we don't like the outcome, we can erase the offending picture. And the second way in which these amateur photographers can get pleasure is when they upload these photos to a social media and they get compliments from other people. Maybe they get lots of likes. This makes them feel like celebrities, like they are famous. And in regard to the future, no, Ampon doesn't think that this phenomenon is a passing fad. On the contrary, future technology may make it even easier to take these kind of pictures. We may, for example, be able to use Google Glasses where you can take a picture just with the blink of an eye. So it may be that these photos are going to become even more popular. I'd like to look in a little more depth at the underlying cause of this modern activity. I think what we can see here is a desire for people to be famous, popular, loved and admired by other people, and the technology together with social media have made it possible for people to at least pretend that they are all movie stars. It gives people the opportunity to get the kind of attention which would have been only available to real movie stars in the past. Nowadays you can post your own self-portraits on Facebook or YouTube, knowing that the whole world can see this, and when, as you hope, you get people clicking on your picture and liking it, it makes you feel fantastic. So this seems to be the psychological mechanism which is going on here. A kind of self-aggrandizement, a way in which you can make yourself popular, even without any real feedback from other people. You don't have to be a talented genius, a millionaire, a movie star, or a famous sports person. You just have to post a picture of yourself looking nice and eating some delicious food with a few friends to feel very good about yourself. Nowadays, though, I'm hearing a negative side to this story, which is that the use of this technique is backfiring. Instead of leading people to feel more wanted and loved and admired, it is leading to the opposite, partly because maybe they don't get all those likes they are hoping to get, and more seriously, maybe they are beginning to suspect a real shallowness in this activity. Maybe people in the end will pine for the old days when we didn't have a few thousand friends, but just one or two or three close friends whom with we had real relationships. Okay, everybody, thank you for listening, and I will try to think of something interesting for our next talk. Thank you also, Ampon, for speaking slowly when you use Thai. This really helps me to understand. Thank you. Bye-bye.